In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Good Saturday morning. It is looking pretty good out there. I'm with the Gina camera this time. Just got the updated weather sensor out there and everything. So again, if you ever want to look at that online, you can go to the app or the website. I didn't put those links in there today, but I will soon enough. Am I selling Cenla weather shirts? Yes, I am. Go to cenlaweather.com. There's a merchandise section. You can click on that and order one right there. But yeah, so yesterday had a big day. The app launched for Roku. That has been a long process. There's a lot that goes into that, a lot more than I could ever imagine. So we have that out there. If you have Roku device, then you can go and download Cenla Weather, and you can have the 24-hour channel where I'll be soon be broadcasting these live streams there and all the severe weather coverage as well, which I have done that before. I just got away from it because it was easier to do it this other method. But I'm going to switch back to that because I want you to be able to have that coverage like right in front of your TV if you are watching there, because I know tons of people are going to be on the phone doing it and everything, but a lot of you just like to kind of sit back on the couch and have it on the big screen. So we will have that there, and my buddy Jared Floyd from up north in Monroe, he joined the National Weather Network, which is the network we're trying to build of awesome local meteorologists. Honestly, I've lost count of officially how many we have now because we have so many in process that are joining us, and some of these names are just incredible, and you'll be excited to see this. I mean, you know, so we have our local thing here. I say I'll be excited because I'm already here. You know about me, but we're getting other markets across the country, like up in Tupelo. We have Matt Laubon. He came on. And Jared up in Monroe, and then we have Gulf Coast Weather Solutions down in Beaumont through Lake Charles, Lafayette area. So we've covered like half the state now, and we're going to be growing this thing out. And it's just meteorologists that do it their way, and we don't have to deal with all the crazy overhead and everything of traditional media, and we just get to do it the way we want to. So I'm proud to be a part of it and very excited for the future, and part of that future, we're all going to be sharing these cameras too, so we're going to have a lot more in other areas and everything. We already are seeing a lot of those come online. There's Gina right now. It's way up on that radio tower. Rapides Hospital is fixed. We had a heck of a week here. We got a lot of stuff fixed and released that we've been thinking about and wanting to do for a long time, and it all came in line here over the last 7 days, and that's what it looks like on the Red River. Not too bad out there right now. And man, we're going to see 60s at night. We're not during the day, that'd be crazy. But we are going to see some cooler temperatures coming in, and man, it's good to see y'all here. Good to see you in the comments. How you doing? All right, so thunderstorms right now out over Sam Rayburn, out toward Lake Livingston, Texas, that area. Yeah, it's not a good day to be out on the water out that way, but you can see up to the north more storms developing there. And I think we kind of won another round here because it looks like that drier air is pretty much going to crush rain chances the next couple of days. So good news if you have Sunday plans, bad news if you need the rainfall. And I know the farmers, it's mixed right now. Some of them need to harvest, some of them need, I believe it's the beans, to get a little more rain on them and everything. So it's a delicate balance that we must have around here for these farmers. It's kind of crazy what they have to deal with. I mean, I'm sure some of them are rooting for a certain thing for one set of crops and for another thing for their other set. But upper 70s right now, so at least it's nice this morning. 84 in Natchitoches. I'm not sure on that sensor. It might be running a little hot. We'll have to keep an eye on that thing. But look at this. No heat alerts. We've had heat alerts for like the last month and nothing in there right now. So that is a sign of things to come. We have good things on the way here in that realm with temperatures cooling off. Today it's more of a northerly breeze with some storms dropping in from the north creating gusty winds. And I think we will see a pretty good coverage on those showers and thunderstorms today. And we could see a couple of trees knocked down. So of course, if that happens, if you find yourself in a bind, mountain man, got to get a hold of them. They'll come out, like whenever I'm out looking at damage right after a storm, they're always there before me because they're removing the tree off the house already. So marginal risk for severe weather off to the east. I wouldn't be stunned to see that pulled back to the west today as we have that front that's sagging into the area, and it's going to create some storms. So we only top out around 90 because we have clouds now. We'll have storms later. We have activity in the Pacific and the tropics, and then this thing off the Carolina coast. And if that becomes Dexter and we get a fourth storm that's just nothing, well, I'm going to be loving that because that means we're not getting impacted by crazy tropical stuff. And as we get into this time of year, this is when everything kind of happens out there. August, September, those are the big months. So that is awesome news to see that we don't have anything imminent in the tropics right now. For today, though, that front drops in. Thunderstorms move through. They're going to move from north to south and then clear out. And it looks like after this, I think tomorrow we stay mostly dry. I rarely change Tom's forecast, but I took the 20%, took it down to 10. We may be able to take rain rain chance is out for the next couple of days, it looks like. So we'll be watching that. But the thing is, the theme here is if it's 10 or 20%, it's going to be a low chance tomorrow and Monday. So future dew points, this is where the money is made right here. Look at this. There comes the drier air just kind of leaking southward. Dew points dropping into the low 60s to around 60, 59 maybe here in Alexandria. Of course, this is not exact, but it just gives you an idea that this front is making more of a push to the south than we had thought, and we're going to see those 60s dew points possibly down into Baton Rouge and Lafayette. So that means all of central Louisiana is going to see this benefit of less humidity. We're going to see overnight lows getting down to the 60s, I think, maybe 2 nights. And after we get through the rain today, I think we have a few dry days. I do think rain comes back in a scattered fashion late next week. You can see that 60% today. Then we get scattered storms back here because this is the time of year where a cold front or a cool front or whatever you want to call it, a warm front. I mean, heck, it's not going to get cold. But whenever that front pushes through, it's not going to last long. It's going to come back northward. We're going to get right back into the soup, but we're going to enjoy these overnight lows in the upper 60s and low 70s. And again, it's possible we could get down to the upper 60s tonight. My forecast tonight, 70, tomorrow morning, 70 degrees, Monday morning, 68 degrees, and some of you are going to see like mid 60s out of this. So very exciting news there. Warmer than normal, slightly warmer than normal for mid-August there. Again, low to mid 90s, kind of what we'll be seeing. And I think we're going to see a return to some more active weather. So the good news is we don't want to get 2-3 weeks of dry weather, so to see that above normal mid-August precipitation pattern, it's very good this time of year. Keeps us out of the drought, and hopefully we get just enough to make everyone happy. I don't know, it's tough to do, but I'd love for you all to be happy. Good morning from PCB. See, Panama City Beach. We have Chris Smith and Dan Nyman over there. They're doing this for the Panhandle weather. It's not fully operational yet, but we're putting all these together. Of course, they're putting them together, but they're joining up with us, and I'll be able to say, oh, you're going to Panama City? Just go check out and see what Chris and Dan are saying because they're smarter than me, and you'll be able to do that. All right, guys, I am out of here for today. I'm going to actually go down and hopefully finish the install on camera number 9, and if so, I will have that live later today, tomorrow, something like that. As long as we can get it plugged up and everything's working, we're good to go. We're growing around here. We're having a blast, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you later. Have a great Saturday.